Welcome to Festool TV. My name is Frank, and today I'm going to show you how we work with the routing aid. The routing aid is intended for fitting door seals into doors. For example, in the various shapes and sizes they come in. With this routing aid, I can mill into multiple locking mechanisms as well as door seals, using, of course, the corresponding level mill, which I have here in different sizes. The router aid requires the corresponding adapter in order to be attached or assembled for the router. We take a cutting ring with a diameter of 30 millimeters for this. The cutting ring has been attached to the OF 2200 here. In doing so, we can fit this routing aid onto all Festool routers. Now I'll set the router upright, and from this position can attach and adjust the routing aid via the cutting ring and the corresponding adapter hole. The drill holes are there so that everything can be assembled with screws on my router. After I have attached the screws, I can of course set up the relevant door width with the help of these router jaws or supply jaws, so that I can find the exact position of my door sweep, my door seal. After I've carried out installation and the screws are tightly screwed in, I take the router and fix it to the doors and then adjust the cutting depth. For this I cut with the mill cutter, which is of course adjusted for this rubber seal, into the material and can mill into the exact cutting depth with precision. In this case 30 millimeters. I will not carry out the cutting process in one go, rather in two, because we're moving a lot of material here. I'll set the turret stop one level back to first cut 15 millimeters, then 30 millimeters. Before I begin, I'll quickly cut in from the right side to clip the fibers in order to prevent later splinters as much as possible. Connect the whole thing now with power and suction. Of course, in doing so, the 36 suction hose will be directly fitted on the routing aid. For this, I'm wearing protective glasses for protection from chips. I mill in with the router and lightly cut in from the side. So the first step has been taken. That is, I have here lightly chipped the fibers, and now we'll cut in from the other side. If chips have accumulated, they will be removed right away. Set it up, the milling machine. Adjust the turret stop to 15 millimeters and mill up to the turret stop. Start the machine. That was the first cutting process. Already you can see the groove very well. Now I have to mill out the rest to be at 30 millimeters cutting depth. I'll mill right back in, lock the depth, and start again.
The groove is cut.
Now we can attach the door seal. Take note of where the trigger point is. The trigger point should be brought back to the hinge side. Set it up to lock, and I can already see here how the door sweep works. I hope you had fun watching me mill a door seal. I look forward to the next time at Festool TV. Until then, Frank.